Hello, my name is Tuesday and this is Stardew Valley. We are on the very final day of winter of year 1. In other words, this is the last day of our first year in Stardew Valley. I forgot to put that into the appropriate place. In fact, I think I was actually intending to use it as a reminder because I need to do a couple more root splatters because we lost those in Skull Cavern last time. Oh. Good morning, dear. It was a lovely walk out here. I haven't seen this old farm in a long time. It looks even better than I remember. Here, I brought you a little something. It's a gift from one gardener to another. Ah, this is the pots. Received a garden pot. Cool. These pots are really handy. You can use them to grow crops of any season indoors. They also look nice outside, but out here they can only house in-season crops. So why would you use them outside? If you need more, they're really easy to make too. Here, I've got an old magazine clipping with instructions. Learned how to craft a garden pot. Well, I better go. George gets grumpy if he doesn't have his oatmeal on time. You have a great day, honey. So, now that we've got that, we can plant our cactus, which means we need to do things slightly differently. Where do we want to put the cactus? We could put it here as our replacement for the houseplant that we had before. Because we need to water that, you see. And that therefore means we probably need to keep our watering can in here rather than outside. Okay, let's get on horsing and go to our chores. Grab our mushrooms. How are you doing? You still a baby? Probably slightly into spring before he grows up. Ah, the sheep, however, is growed up. By the looks of things. Yeah, 1 month, okay. So the process for shearing the sheep is exactly the same as it is for milking the animals. What luck was it? Did I look at the TV? I didn't, and we nearly missed this recipe. Cranberry candy. Here's a fun way to help you celebrate the new year. Cranberries are quite bitter on their own, but submerge them in an ocean of sugar and they taste like angel's tears. Here's how you do it. Learn how to cook cranberry candy. Somewhat mildly perturbed today, luck will not be on your side. Okay. So we did Skull Cavern the right way round. It was luck yesterday and bad luck today. So I get these sold. And what am I going to do with it today? What I could try and do is plant some more maples along that stretch in the bus stop. I could get them processed, might as well. So what I'm thinking is, sort of maybe planting one here. I hope these do sprout. Plant one there as well. And maybe one. No. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Maybe one here. Okay, so it's not added too many. What I could do is try and. Can I plant anything along here? I can plant there. Yeah. I was hoping we might be able to plant along the side there, but no, it's not going to let us. I wonder if I could plant any up here, because absolutely no NPCs come up this bit. No, I'm not going to be able to dig in any of that stuff, am I? The other place we could try and put a couple is up in the, where the railway is, because most of that's mineable ground. So most of this is mineable. I believe. I've said that. Yeah, there you go, you see. So we could pop one in here somewhere. I'm going to harvest... Well, we're going to see what area I can cover here. Okay, there's Linus. So he's the only NPC that comes up here. And as you can see, he just goes to the spa, basically. So what we could do, we could have a bit of a, you know, sort of a bit of a thing of maple. On there, maybe? Oh, I do want to spread them out a bit. Oh, it's a train. Have I shown you the trains? I think I have. Oh, Alex does. He comes there because the spa for his muscles, basically. That sounded really fast, like it was going really fast, but it's not moving quickly at all. Oh, it's a JoJo, and you don't get anything out of JoJo ones, I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you don't get anything out of JoJo ones. So, if we go over to the mines, then I can nip over and do to town. Oh no, it's closed. Is it? Oh, he's only open till 4. Okay. I thought it was open till... Oh, maple seed. Cool. I thought it was open till 5. Doesn't matter. There's no great shakes. So we've got these iridium bars. So we will grab 6 more bits of plates. And some iron, I think. Oh, the other thing, working out how many iridium bars we need. We also need them to upgrade our tools. So we can put our iridium sprinklers down. We'll obviously put them down in the greenhouse, maybe, probably. I think that makes sense. We haven't really got the seeds to fill that up. I think what I'm actually going to do is maybe take 2 of these down to the... No. To the ocean. So I'm thinking, is that, yeah, we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah. I'm thinking about putting them here. I can't remember. You know when the night market appears? There wasn't anything here, was there? Because you got the submarine is there. I'm pretty sure some of them stand here. There's no actual... Do you know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to look on, do a Google search and see what areas I've taken up. So, we will put them, as I understand it, we can get away with having them here. So this is our fishing spot, you see. Here. So I really need to work out the schedule of fishing so that I can work out when we can catch the missing fish next year, because the aim will be to complete the community centre by the end of year 2. That's the biggest thing for Grandpa's assessment, because we want to do Grandpa's assessment. You actually get a nice, quite a cheeky little bonus item for him giving you a good assessment. I can say hello to Krobus. Don't think Krobus likes anything we've got with us. Sorry, I'm still a little wary of humans. My shop is still open to you, however. That's our star drop. Can't forget we've got to get that as well. See, it does boost your health as well. So it would give 250 extra. That can't be right. I mean, that would take us up to 500 health. Energy. So how much is this? 10 grand. Okay. We don't want to respec anything we've got until... I mean, the one we might do is fish. Because we probably want to switch at some point, really, to fish being used... using fish to make fertiliser. Because basically the quality fertiliser uses fish. Now you can use your clams and stuff. They count as fish. And of course we're getting loads of them out of the crab pots. No forage up there. Okay. So we want to go back. I put maples down, didn't I? Whereas what I really should have done was oaks. That was very dumb of me. I mean, it's not too bad. We can put oak trees around here, which I've just dug up. Genius. It's where the animals will be, but I'm just going to randomly put a few in. Okay, so we've planted a few oak trees now. So I can't believe I did that. In my defence, it really is quite warm in this room. Unseasonably so. That's not much of a defence, but it's a defence and I'm sticking with it. Now seeds. Wrong thing. Seeds. Got let's make seeds to fill out gaps. Fall, spring. Fall, spring. Summer, spring. That was the flaw in my thinking about what happened with the Skull Cavern in the last episode and why I should probably have just restarted the day. Because I lost the beets, it means I'm not going to be able to plant them unless I go over to the desert and buy them tomorrow, which is a lot of faff to go through and quite expensive really, just to buy some seeds. Spring, summer, spring, spring. Fall, summer or fall, spring. Now what I can do as a bit of a cash boost is sell, if we keep, say, should we, spookfish. I don't know if there is a recipe for them. But where we've got, we'll keep sort of 5 of each. And I can just sell the excess. Oh, I don't really need all these algae and stuff. So there's a little cash booster. I'll go out and sell them. It's not going to get us a lot of money. Considering I now need to buy a whole load of extra seeds, for example. Okay. Oh! Ah! Here we go. I mentioned this in one of the previous things. So this is the witch. Oh, you can actually see all of the stuff spawning. That was interesting. You can actually see all of the trash, the junk stuff spawning. So we got a bit of extra money from these sort of excess fish. And all the stuff we got. We could have sold some gems and stuff as well. So we got 7 grand more. So we must be up to about 18, something like that. So, first of spring. So we need to get... I might break out the coffee. See if we can move a bit quicker. It's going to rain all day tomorrow. Okay. Welcome back to work. Somewhat mildly perturbed. Well, a new year has arrived. Keep your eyes peeled for any new kinds of seeds being stocked in your local general store. Hopefully you upgraded your tools during the winter and you're ready for a productive year. That we did. I wonder if you can put a... Ah, now this is a thing here. Kent is a new arrival in the village. And should be here to greet us, yep. Hello there, my name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. So he's actually been overseas in a war, basically. Notice the price drop. Price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop has increased. Wow, that's a bit harsh. So, we need to clear out our patches here. This is our absolute priority. We will be planting these today. Okay, so our watering can also does this same pattern. When tools are of the same level, they do the same pattern. Well, if they're, I mean, obviously an axe doesn't do any sort of pattern, but you know what I mean. So the two we can definitely plant today now are potatoes and parsnips, because we got loads of them. Oh, oops, we got them covered. So I put them out of the way, didn't I? So there's the potatoes. So we plant them. We've got 2 rounds of potatoes already. What we're doing 9, 10. So I would prefer to finish out the clearance. Iridium does 2. The additional thing it does is 2 of those 3-bys in a row, which covers a lot of territory, covers a lot of ground, but it's not actually as useful as you might think, because it doesn't line up with how the sprinklers work. So you have to use different patterns. The advantage with the gold is that they line up perfectly with the size that's covered by the sprinklers. Okay, so kale we can also plant. We could in theory plant the straw. Well, not in theory. We will plant the strawberries. I want to at least go and see the animals, even if we don't let them out. Did I grab the mixed seed? I did. And we'll fill this gap here with mixed seed, so we might get anything really out of that. Okay, so we're ready to go, and what we want to plant is rhubarb. Should I go and get the rhubarb from the desert? Depends how much money I'm going to have left, really. The other thing we need to plant is the flowers, so that we can generate the honeys. It's actually very profitable, the honey. And I have done farms where they've had a lot of bee boxes on. But here we're really just doing it so that we can have a few flowers to give us gifts. The flowers are actually better gifts, I've been discovering. Shall I grab a coffee and see if I can use that to boost over to Pierre? That was strange. Ah! Ah, another beautiful day in Pelican Town. Ah. Oh? Oh no, you poor thing. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health. Everything will be alright. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. He's all set up in her room, but as a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. Why is that a token of respect? Not quite sure I get that. Did we lose any coffee speed? See, we're belting along. So, yeah, my good man. So the first thing we want to get is garlic seeds. Now we obviously need 24 to fill out our space. Now I have done some maths as to everything else we need. I don't think we're going to be able to afford it. We do definitely need 8 more cauliflower so that we can do a full thing of them. What I might do is buy the next lot, as it were. So they're all 24. So I need 16 of them. So then I've got 24 for the next round of them. Then 24 cauliflowers. So that gets us 2 lots of cauliflower. Garlic we can get another 24 off. So he has speed grow and all these things extra now. Parsnip, so we've got 24 of all of them, except, what haven't we got? Oh, beans! I forgot about beans. Ah. I completely forgot about beans. That's a bit inconvenient. They take 10 days to grow. We could put them in it's not a very good use of the space, but we could put them in the greenhouse, couldn't we? Or do I put them down the side of the... Whichever way round, I'll do 2 lots, and I'll use the iridium sprinklers to cover them, because they don't fit in anywhere else we've got. Or the 2 iridium sprinklers we need to buy. Yeah? Yeah, okay. So I'll stack all of these together. Yeah, so I need to, plant them, and that's our next lot of each of them. Obviously we've got that as well. We need to plant them. We could now dash over to Calico Desert. So we'll go up and see if there's any forage in particular. Oh, there's a coconut there. Let's say hello to Sandy, even though we've not got anything to give her. Hello, hello, sweetie. I'm so glad that the bus is back in service. It was starting to get lonely out here. I almost went out of business. Hey, but now you're here to buy a whole bunch of seeds, right, sweetie? I am, indeed. So, these, rhubarb is the spring seed. Now, ideally, we would be buying 40 of these. That's $4,000. So I might buy, if I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that takes us to 14. So I buy 10 more. So we then got 24. Which they take a long time to grow, so you know. So I'm not sure I want to spend $8,000 on them, and we're going to have to come back to see her anyway. Well, we're coming back to Skull Cavern, but it's very because we've had to pay 500 gold to get here. It's quite expensive. I'm leaving all this Awesome Buzz is wondering where you've been. Leaving all this forage and stuff for, for later, basically. It's the plants we need to focus on. So, what can I do? I need to plant the cauliflower and the beets. Okay, so that's all of our plants in that we were planning to do. I've now got to work out what I'm going to do with these ones, with the beans. Put all of them back in. No, wrong thing. Put these all back in here. So I got the iridium. I can't remember what we used to make them. I think it's something like that, isn't it? Yeah. So what I'm thinking now, having done that, I had a little time to think. Did I not have any more? Oh no, I've already put the things down. What I'm thinking is that we do plant the beans in here, but I plant them along here, basically. So they'll be watered by the iridium, but these other spaces I can start filling up with plants as they grow. Because they harvest every 2 days, don't they? So we will have to come back quite often. But we're going to be doing that anyway, because we want to be harvesting these and growing new ones. Oh, does that not? Oh, there you go. It's a water trough, basically, so you can fill your watering can. So we want to go and see the animals. It's 6:30 PM, so it's starting to sleep. Yeah, so too late, you see. Yeah. So we lost a round there, basically. You're still a baby, are you? No. That's not Nanny. Right. Ah. Groker's trying to sleep. So it won't let me do the right click on any of them except the pig. Pigs seem to be slightly different, treated slightly differently for most things in the game. Let's see with the chickens. I don't imagine the chickens will respond. Oh yeah, they're trying to sleep as well. But we can, of course, grab the things. Now, what happened last night is... Oh, that works, okay. Is the witch came along, and it appears to turn one of our... I was expecting it to turn one of our chickens into a void chicken, but it's actually turned one of the eggs into a void egg. So we will hatch the void egg, so that we can get a void chicken. Crikey. I really like the start of the season, but it's always a bit manic and hectic and stuff. We've also got these things that are finished, haven't we? Did I not buy an apple tree? Oh my lord. Okay. I thought I bought an apple tree, but I would appear to have bought an apricot. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That might well have scuppered our chances of finishing the community centre, because I'm not sure how else we get apples. I'm not at all sure what to do about that. I mean, we can. That is a turn-in, that will satisfy that particular thing. But I don't quite know how to do. Because I don't think apples will be produced this season. Even if I plant the tree now, we will not get apples. Okay. So I need to continue clearing the farm tomorrow, but I'm going to end it the day there. Right, okay. Well, as I say, that may have caused us some problems. We may not be able to complete the community centre in year 2. There is a way round, effectively, the end of year 2 assessment by Grandpa. We can use a diamond to reset that assessment so that he'll come back at the end of year 3. But that's unfortunate. I say I'm not entirely sure how else we will get apples other than now planting an apple tree, which we can afford to do. And I was thinking about doing, a bigger orchard basically anyway, but they take a full year essentially they take a season to grow, and then that therefore means that even if you plant them in the season they're in, you won't then get the appropriate fruit out of them. And I'm pretty sure, I may have got this wrong, but I'm pretty sure apples are a spring fruit, but I will have to research that. If so, that's a bit of a cock up on my part. What I've clearly done, I've clearly searched for the A, search down to the A and click the wrong A. So instead of apple, I clicked apricot. Oh well. Well, so on that sort of bombshell, we will end the episode. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Tuesday GMT. This has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.